Well, thank you for reaching out and wanting to share your story.
No problem. I saw you were looking, and I've got nothing better to do.
Oh, that can't be true.
Actually, if it weren't for this, I'd be asleep right now. So,
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to be keeping you up.
oh, no, not at all. I'm happy to participate.
Yeah, yeah, I guess we are recent new mutuals, I believe, on TikTok. Um, so I'm
Yeah.
not too familiar with you. Could you kind of do an introduction and um, yeah.
My name's Gwynn. I'm relatively new, I guess, to being trans. Considering, um, I started transitioning in uh, June of 2024,
Okay.
um, and officially came out uh, at work and everything
Hmm.
right after the election. I was going to push it. I was originally planning to coming out the new year um, for 2025,
Oh.
but the way the election went, I decided, fuck that. Pardon my French, and just went for it. Uh, yeah, all things considered, I'm relatively new, uh, but I'm also 49 years old. I started transitioning at 48, um, and I've known pretty much since I was little that I something wasn't right.
Yeah.
Um, um, so I'm even more new to returning to TikTok. I used to be on TikTok, left a while ago.
Oh.
So my video history is not that long because
Mhm.
I'm just starting back up as me. Um, so that's about it.
So, yeah, what are your pronouns? I'm guessing, are you
uh, she, her,
she,
she,
her?
her.
Okay, perfect.
Hmm.
Um, so where are you from? And kind of what was life like for you growing up?
Um, I was born and raised for the first part of my life in Northern Virginia,
Okay.
single mom. Um, was about the age of 8, we moved up to New Jersey, lived there for about 8 years, and then moved back just in time for high school. Um, so I've been uh, back and forth between those two areas. Then a few years ago, we moved with to live with my wife's family in West Virginia, which is where I am now, which is fun.
I'm guessing
As
it's not very fun.
Actually, surprisingly, considering um, it might just be because of our location in West Virginia.
Mhm.
We're relatively close to both Maryland and Virginia,
Mm.
so it's a slightly more metropolitan area. It's
Okay,
actually not that bad. I haven't had that many negative experiences.
that's good.
Surprising.
Yeah,
For being a deep red state, it's not so bad.
that's good. It's a good positive outlook. Sounds like you have.
I try. It doesn't always work.
Yeah.
Um, that's what therapy's for.
And yeah, having a community and friends, yeah, it definitely helps. How would you describe yourself outside of being trans?
Um, I am a very big nerd. Um, science, science fiction, Star Trek, all big parts of me.
Yeah, I was
Most,
lurking on your blue sky, and it seems like you're a big Trekkie.
yes, I am very much so.
When did you first start questioning your gender?
Um, I guess the first time I noticed something was different was when I was little. I don't remember the exact age. My memory's a little Swiss cheese for time. But I know I was really young,
Hmm.
probably 6 or 7, um, crying myself to sleep at night because I wasn't a girl.
Oh.
And some of that most of that got just pushed down over the years. Um, my mother was, um, since she was a single mother, uh, I was pretty much her world. So uh, I tried to be as good as possible for what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And that meant pushing myself down. So for me, I didn't even start to let myself think about transitioning until after she had passed away.
Oh.
So that's largely why I'm late in life for transitioning.
Mm. You were you just trying to be the person that your mom wanted you to be?
My mother and my grandmother, both of them. Uh, my mother passed away first, and then my grandmother. I was just trying to be pretty much who they wanted,
Mm.
and not me.
Yeah, that must have been hard.
It was. Some of it um, hung around for a little bit after they both passed away, and me basically telling myself at that point, I long realized, yeah, you're probably trans, but it's too late to do anything about it now.
Mm.
So let's just wait till our next life. We'll get it right then.
Mm.
And that was basically a mantra I had for a while. Maybe next time. Until finally it just wore down, and I'm like, why not now?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting. So, um, to be me, to be happy. Um, and I finally, uh, in May of uh, 2024, my wife and I were going to um, the garden center to get supplies to work on the garden.
Mhm.
And um, I loaded up 6 large bags of mulch into the back of the truck. And I said, if I start HRT, this is going to be a lot harder, just out of nowhere. And she was like, what?
What?
That's
Oh,
not, that was that caught her a little off guard, to say the least. But she has been fantastic. Uh,
wow.
we're still together and just as much in love as ever.
That's amazing.
And we've been together. This year will be 30 years.
Wow. Yeah, how has that been? How much has your relationship changed since coming out?
Um, if anything, I think it's gotten a little better.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not as um, closed off and secretive
Mm.
as I was. I'm a lot more open, and we're communicating a lot more. I mean, we never really had a bad marriage. It's
Yeah.
just a lot better now that the communication lines are open and everything.
And do you think
Um,
that more has to do with coming out or getting on hormones?
That's a very good question. Um, for me, as soon as I made the realization before transitioning, before everything, I was a very angry person a lot of the time. Um, Hair trigger for mindless rages.
Yeah.
Um, no actual, violence or anything. I just, get pissy and pout largely. But ever since realizing that, hey, you can do this well before I actually started hormones or anything, um, all of that calmed down.
Mm,
But it definitely got a lot better once I started, the anti-androgens and estrogen. Um, like I said, it's a good question. It's probably a combination of the all of the above.
yeah. Mm. Um, uh, Getting back to your relationship, coming out, do you think it was harder for you going through the changes in the relationship or harder for your wife?
At the beginning, it was probably harder on her.
Mm,
Um, she took a while to come around. She was a little hesitant at first and confused about where things might be going.
yeah.
Um, but once she realized that, I'm still me, I'm just happy for a change.
Right.
Um, uh, I think everything kind of calmed down for her. She wasn't quite
Mm.
so scared.
How long do you think that took?
Uh, for her, probably, I think somewhere around 8 months or
Okay.
so.
Mm,
Not not terribly long.
yeah. Um, did you have any early memories that kind of just make sense to you now?
Um, not not really. I mean, all
No.
the stuff as a kid that I did, getting into my mom's makeup and her closet and all that fun stuff when she was at work. It was all part of the journey, I guess. I
Yeah.
knew then that, I wanted to be a girl. I just didn't know. I knew my family wouldn't have handled it well,
Mm.
especially my mother. She actually had a coworker and friend who was trans
Oh.
back in the uh, late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, she was constantly dead naming her and
Oh.
um, uh, basically used the "oh, you'll always be so and so to me"
Mm.
feel to them, and I just the signs were there. When she was talking about her to other people, she used the term he, she, which was,
Oh.
all the rage back then.
Yeah.
So it was,
It's a little more old school.
yeah, yeah. So I knew deep down that it wasn't going to be an option.
Mm.
So, um,
That must have
no,
hurt
I,
hearing that.
yeah, a little bit, but I want to say it was the time being the 80s, but no,
Yeah.
it was just
Mm,
there. Um, so no, there's not really anything that like has a new light
mm,
to it. Now that I'm out and me, it's just oh yeah, more along the lines of yeah,
yeah.
okay, there were signs,
Mhm.
but still just though, yeah, for the longest time. Maybe next time.
Did you, did you have a language for what you were feeling growing up, and through adulthood,
Uh,
or when did that come in?
not not really. Not growing up at all. It wasn't really, even though my mom knew someone who was trans.
Yeah.
Uh, there was no real language for me for it,
Mm,
because that was weird. That was that person, and that person was weird, and
mm,
um, according to my mother, that's not good. So don't,
uh,
yeah. It was all layered on top of everything. So it was just like I knew I wanted to be a girl. Uh, I would pray that I'd wake up in the right body at night. Um, Never happened, of course. That's probably why I'm not Christian.
mm,
um, but no, I didn't have the language.
mhm.
I, but I knew what I wanted to do, wanted to be,
Yeah.
and it wasn't an option um, o- outside of divine intervention.
Mm. Did you have any, myths or any ideas about being trans that you, kind of believed before coming out?
Um, Not really.
No.
I'd been on the um, outskirts of the um, trans community, I guess, for a while
Mhm.
online. Um, the whole uh, suddenly your feed is all trans people. Maybe
Mm.
that's a hint.
Just
Um,
lurking and
um, but
yeah.
let's see. No real myths
Mm.
or anything that I can think of.
I remember I
Uh,
was talking to
it,
Vera Wild, and
mhm,
we were both talking about like how you have to be on hormones, or you have to want these surgeries, or you have to look a certain way. Did you have any of
yeah.
those?
Um, not not really. I've From my time online, I know there are plenty of trans women who uh, don't get bottom surgery
Mm.
or any surgery. Usually, lots of times it's because they can't afford to,
Yeah.
or whatever other reasons. Um, so I knew that that wasn't a requirement,
Mm.
um, but it was actually a blessing for me. I have a very severe surgical phobias,
Mm.
um, so that's not in it for me.
You're not a fan of surgeries?
No, I can't even watch. My wife absolutely adores all of the medical shows.
Oh, I cannot watch those. Mm-mm.
Mm, mm-mm.
No.
No,
Yeah, like,
neither
uh,
can I.
mm. Yeah, my
Grays
mom
and the
watches
pit.
those. Ugh,
Mm-mm.
nowhere.
Now the murder shows I have no problem with. You know,
Gotcha.
show me a dead mangled body, fine. Show me one that's supposed to be working, that's open. No, 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 no.
Yeah, I can't. I had jaw surgery last year, and the consultation I had, and then the day before when they were telling me what they were gonna do, I was like, I don't want to hear it. I trust you. Just do it.
You're much braver than me.
Oh my gosh. And then they came in like surgery day and they're like, "You know what we're gonna do?" And I was like, just do it. I don't even want to think about it. It's gross. I trust you." Oh, yeah, I
I think for me,
don't.
a, a lot of my medical surgical intervention queasiness comes from when I was a child. I
Mm.
had a severe laceration on my leg,
Oh no.
and we went to the emergency room.
Mm.
It was um, about 4 inches long on my calf, and we went into the emergency room, and they put me in a straitjacket and sewed me up.
Nuh-uh.
There was no anesthetic. There was nothing.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
and 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 the doctor, I was screaming my head off because I was
Oh.
like 8 or 9,
Yeah.
and the doctor was like, "If you don't stop screaming, we're gonna keep you."
Oh my gosh.
So
That'll scare a
I think
kid.
it's a lot of I think that's where a lot of the fear is rooted.
Mm.
But I spend way too much time in my own head, so I know where all my problems stem from
Mm.
logically. That doesn't make them disappear.
Ugh, that must have been that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you when you first came out, did you have a certain idea on what what it meant to like transition? Did you have any
Um,
specific
um,
idea or picture?
I honestly am still figuring it out. Um,
Yeah, me too.
it's it's a daily thing.
Yeah.
I I still haven't done the legal name change yet.
Okay.
Um, Part of that was made a little difficult is we recently moved
Mm.
to a new county, and in this state they do name changes by county.
Mm.
Uh, so I have to wait a full year at this new address in this new county before I can legally change my name.
You have to wait a year.
Yes, you have to be a resident of the county for a year before you can change your name.
Oh, wonder why that's a
It's, I guess,
rule.
I think it's to cut down on people like coming into a county, changing their name, and then leaving.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Weird.
Supposedly to cut down on criminals and whatnot. I
Hmm.
suppose. Don't know. It's West Virginia. Most of their laws don't make sense.
Yeah, I remember when I changed my name, I think I was a lot more anxious than I needed to be. And then when I went into the court, like there was a judge and just signed off on it, no questions, and I was like, "Oh, that was pretty easy." Mm.
Yeah, the here there's the court fees, and then you have to pay for publication.
Yep, yeah, post it
You
in a
can,
newspaper.
yeah, you can, which seems like a silly thing is there aren't really newspapers anymore.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that was the thing I had to do too, and I was like, seems a little outdated rule.
yeah, but I guess it's so people can find you.
Mm.
You can ask to opt out of the publication in a lot of states. I don't know if West Virginia is one of them,
Oh, okay.
but I do know that the publication fee is outrageous here in the state.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Last I checked, it's about all the fees rolled in together, it's about $350.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I think I paid something along those lines, a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Whereas in like Virginia, just down the road, $45.
For everything?
That's it. I think
Whoa.
so.
That's that's not bad.
Yeah.
Have you had a moment in your transition where maybe you saw yourself or you thought of yourself and it just clicked like, "Oh, this is me."
Um, there's it still happens every day. Especially in at work. We have I work in a quality control lab,
Oh.
and I'm in my lab coat, my goggles on, my hair pulled back, and I just walk in front of one of the glass mirrors, and boom, there's a my out of peripheral vision, there's a girl,
Mhm.
and it's just like I wanted to just stop and do a little happy dance, but I've got work to do.
Your coworkers would be like, "What is she dancing to?"
I'm not the only one.
How did
We get you get a lot of weird people in the sciences.
oh yeah. Do you have a post a graduate degree like a master's or a
No, no, I actually only have an associate's
oh,
in biotechnology.
whoa.
Um, cur- Not currently what I'm doing. I'm working just actual straight chemistry, uh, which is not my favorite.
No.
I'd rather be working with DNA and microbes and all that fun stuff. But I'm
Wow.
basically just a lab technician. I don't do um, anything fancy. I'm the lab monkey.
I mean, that's
I'm the
pretty
one that you
fancy.
go
It's
to
pretty
to
cool.
actually do the testing and whatnot. But if I were in a research lab or whatnot, I wouldn't be the one coming up with the experiments. I'd just be the one doing them,
That's cool.
which I think
Hmm. Do you want to go back to school and or find a new job and get into
I would, but around here, there's
oh, mm,
not many opportunities for
mm,
what I want to do. I'd have to move to like Frederick, Maryland, or
mm,
somewhere around there to really have the biotech opportunities.
oh. Hmm. Yeah, that'd be cool. I am a marketing major, so I'm not as smart as you with biology and chemistry.
Please, there's everyone's smart in different ways.
How did coming out go internally for you, and then how did it go for others?
Um, like I said, for me, once I fully came out to myself and was just like, you're trans, right? Um, Everything just, like I said, quieted.
Hmm.
All the anger, all the stress and everything just went.
Hmm.
It was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, I think for
Um,
me it felt like a
or
weight off my shoulders.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, I can't really speak for everyone else. My coworkers mostly have been fine. There are a few that have been standoffish at first, like they
Hmm.
didn't quite know how to treat me.
Yeah.
But most of them have come around. I still unfortunately get the occasional yes, sir,
Hmm.
which just feels awkward, more for them than for me. Um, doesn't mean I don't want to, you know, kick something.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Um, For family, from my family, there's only really officially three people that I've told. There's not that many of my family left, unfortunately. A couple of my younger cousins uh, and my uh, older cousin. Um, they're pretty much the only ones that I've actually told.
Mm,
I'm sure at this point it's made its way through the familial grapevine to everyone else, but
mm,
no one's been beating down the door, so that's okay. My wife's family has been fantastic, except for the older generation.
mm.
Who took a little bit, but mostly they're okay. But they're no longer around in the area, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Um, but my wife's siblings are, and there's a lot of them. There's so many. She's the oldest of six.
Wow.
So, yeah, yeah. So holidays are a lot for
Yeah, that's a lot.
me.
Wow.
Because again, I'm an only child, single
Mm.
mother, normally prefer to be the only person around.
And then there's a big family that you're connected to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they've all been absolutely fantastic.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
her younger brother and his husband uh, got us, tried to get us to go to this local uh, queer community center.
Hmm.
I'm in Winchester,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, that's been a fantastic experience too. Uh, I've actually been more social since I've transitioned than I have most of my life, which is a little sad, but
No.
um, I've got friends now I never really had before. um, it's actually kind of cool. Of course, being happy will do that to you.
Yeah, right. That'll change your habits and what you're trying to do in life. Have there been any parts of your transition that have been harder than you expected?
Um, Dealing, I guess, with some of the negative reactions
Mm,
or the trolls online are
yeah.
so um unimaginative, and it's just like it doesn't take any energy to block them. So that's not a thing, but in real life, I don't get it so much anymore. Um, I don't know if that means I'm passing more in public. Uh, I don't feel like I am. Uh, I have,
Sorry
uh,
about that. I don't know if you heard that. So,
um, but there was a time, at least early on, where I would get a lot of sideways glances,
mm,
um, and and just looks from people, and that's not either I'm just not noticing it anymore or it's not happening.
mm.
Um, I don't know. Um, Nothing really that the most difficult thing I think I would have to say is learning makeup and doing voice training. Um, I'm trying the voice training. It's not working very well.
I think it
Um,
is. You
I
sound good. You sound wonderful.
I do okay in public and with people I don't know very well,
Mm.
but the second I get around friends and family
You kind of just
and
revert.
people I know beforehand, I immediately revert,
Oh.
and it's like something inside says, don't lie to them.
Oh.
Like it's a lie, and it's not a lie. It's who I'm,
Yeah.
who I am now. And it's just, I don't know.
Mm.
It's just, I can't help it at work. I immediately start talking like this all the time, and it's coming out of this, it just doesn't seem right. But no one seems to mind,
Yeah.
so
No. Mm.
that probably accounts for the SIRS. Uh, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think my voice is definitely a big what is it, clocking just giving it away.
Well, I've been enjoying watching your voice training journey.
Thanks. Yeah, it's I don't know, I guess I look at it as kind of like a diary and doing it for me. And it's weird sometimes when I get comments and I'm like, "Oh, people are actually watching these clips." Like, "Oh, it just makes it a little
To be
more
fair,
awkward."
I get most of them from on TikTok, not on.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just watching videos and figuring it out. Yeah.
That's what I tried doing a couple of the Voice Lab um, open sessions,
Oh, okay.
and uh, it timing wise, I couldn't make most of them,
Mm,
and it just felt like, so I haven't been keeping up with like any of the exercises or anything.
yeah.
It's hard.
Are you just kind of winging your voice training and just listening back and
Kind of. I have a few Discord groups that I'm a part of that
okay.
we sometimes do voice chats on.
Mm,
Um, everybody gives each other advice, like sing Green Day in the car.
sing Green
Um,
Day?
yeah,
That is that a
apparently,
that works?
at least for one of my friends, it really helped her.
Okay. I'll have
Her
to
voice is fantastic, so
her voice is what?
I'll go with fantastic.
Ah, okay. I guess I'll have to add Green Day to the playlist. Have you had any parts that were surprisingly joyful?
Uh, Quite a few. Um, Most recently, I just went out shopping the other day, um, and got like I only went to two stores.
Hmm.
I got three compliments on my outfit, two on my shoes, and one on my lipstick.
Oh, that's a good feeling. That's a
So I'm
good
like,
day.
okay, I must be doing something right.
Yeah. Start feeling
They were just being
yourself.
really nice.
Yeah, that's always good.
But there's a lot, spinny skirts, um, playing with makeup,
Mm.
uh, boobs.
There you go.
Boobs is a big one. There's a lot that's joy.
That's
Like I
good.
said, I'm much, much happier.
That's so good. What do you think that cis people do not understand about being trans that you wish they did?
I think the biggest thing with cis people when they think about trans people
Hmm.
is they tend to, because all they're exposed to us largely is online, in porn, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
that they see us as a fetish, and that therefore that must be why we're transitioning.
Mm.
Um, and that's wrong for a large part and for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I can't speak for everyone. Um, it's because this is who I always have been. I just haven't been allowed or permitted to express myself as
Mhm.
me, to be happy. And that really sucked and made a very, very angry person.
Yeah.
I think if people left everyone alone to be who they want to be, things would be a lot less screwed up. I
Yeah.
don't know if that made any sense.
No, it did. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the obsession with hating on the trans community.
I I really don't either.
Yeah, they
I
say
think
that we're violent, we're like doing this for sexual gratification. It's like what? Like where's this coming from?
I just want to go to the bathroom and pee because one of the medications I'm on
Yeah,
is a
makes it.
diuretic.
Yeah. Oh, oh, I don't get it. That's so weird. Mm,
But then the funny thing is, like at the um, where was it? The Texas Capitol
yeah.
um
The bathroom?
a while ago. They had, yeah, the bathroom thing. They blocked off the ladies' room, but the trans guys just came and went,
Oh.
no trouble at all.
Yeah, I have a friend down there, and I interviewed her, Mama Mephistopheles, and
Hmm.
the a group that she's part of, the 6W project. Yeah, one of them got detained for going to the bathroom. They were guarding the women's
Hmm.
bathroom, but they weren't guarding the men's bathroom.
Yeah,
So it's just power or
yeah.
controlling. It's so yeah,
Yay, fascism.
right. Yeah, I'm very glad to see that she's down there and fighting the fight because I know a lot of people from Texas who have moved out, and I know she wants to,
Hmm.
but she's still doing everything she can, being an advocate and going and fighting this legislation.
Yeah, I know there are a lot of people who fled Florida as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Ugh.
it's like we were trying to move up from West Virginia up to Maryland because it's at least a sanctuary state.
Mm.
Um, but things were just not lining up financially for us to do that. So
Yeah.
we're kind of stuck here.
Yeah, I'm in Wisconsin and it's not too bad. But
Mhm.
given the past year and how things are going, um, I'm definitely considering moving out of the country.
Mm.
Yeah, we got 3 more
And
years with
it's,
this administration.
don't remind me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ugh.
no one wants to impress Jodie Foster.
Mm.
Never mind. Bad joke. Old people.
What does confidence look like for you now?
Uh, when I find it, I'll let you know. No.
Okay.
um,
It's just a work in
um,
progress.
I'm still a work in progress. I have anxiety issues
Mm.
too, so that's always sitting on my shoulders, and it's been ramped up a lot lately from the news and doom scrolling and
Yeah. Ugh.
I try to keep it to the lighthearted stuff on my feed,
Mm,
but the not so lighthearted stuff keeps coming through.
yeah.
Um, so
Yeah, I know for
confidence is, I guess, I find in getting up and continuing to go to work as myself every day, going to the grocery store and smiling at people and just being me.
just living your best life.
Yeah, pretty much. It's as confident as I can be right now.
Yeah. Um, what is there something that you love about being trans that you didn't expect you would?
Probably the sense of community.
Mm,
Um, it's a lot stronger than I was expecting. Like in the discords I'm in, um, and the LGBTQ center uh, that I attend, the community is very strong and there for each other
yeah.
in ways that I was not expecting.
Mm, yeah. Yeah,
I
I
thought I was going to have to be this myself,
oh, did
and that
it
hasn't been the case.
did it take you a little bit to kind of learn and figure out that there was a community out there or
Not really. I kind of like fell into it. Um,
yeah,
I wasn't expecting it, um, but it's been welcome.
that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I know there's people are so nice and getting into groups, discords. I definitely prefer in-person groups than online. I think I'm
Hmm.
a part of a ton of Discord servers, and it's just hard to keep up. um, yeah.
I'm really only in one dedicated trans Discord server.
Okay.
Um, I like pop in and out of another one, but honestly, most of mine are Star Trek. Looking at them. Um, so, um, but the community on TikTok, it's like my feed is largely trans women,
Yeah.
trans men, and Star Trek. That's pretty much it.
The only three things you need in life, just trans women, trans men, and Star Trek. Uh, So we are coming up to the end. I've got a handful of more questions. I guess what would you say to someone right now who is questioning their gender?
Ah, if you're questioning, just experiment. See what feels right for you. Don't worry about society as a whole, because you'll find someone to welcome you.
Mm,
Just figure out who you are. That's what's most important. You're the one who has to live with you. Be
right.
comfortable.
Yeah. Mm. Is there is there something that you wish your past self would have known?
That it's not that hard and you don't have to wait
Mm,
for your next life. You can do it now. You could have done it a lot sooner.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I've sometimes I'll scroll on Reddit, and some of these trans subreddits are like I saw someone posted like I'm what was it? Like I'm 25. Am I too old to transition? And I'm like, oh
Yes.
my
No,
God.
no, no, you're not.
Yeah. Like
I'll be 50 this year. You're
yeah.
not too old.
Yeah. Like meanwhile, yeah, I'm in my 30s. Like you're fine. You're good. Uh, what does it mean to what does being authentic mean to you?
Ah, just being real, being
Mm,
you, not putting on the masks for everyone else, um, which is so tiring. I think that's part of what finally broke me down is I was just exhausted
mm,
of trying to fit that role, and it was not me.
yeah,
Um, and it's so much more freeing, so much lighter to just be who you are.
yeah. Yeah, I think it is a lot easier said than done. I remember when I was coming out, like it felt so hard. It felt like the end of my world. The world was ending and it was really hard.
Yeah, I mean there is a lot of that. Um, like everything's gonna screw up. No one's gonna want me around. Um, my wife will leave me. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, that didn't happen. But I know a lot of girls who it has.
Mhm.
Um, and it's rough. Um, I'm luckier than I like to admit on a lot of things. Um, with, you know, my wife, who is the most fantastic woman on the planet, next to myself, of course. Um,
There's that confidence.
hmm, the um, the way my body has reacted to um, the hormone therapy, um, I'm still largely on the starter dose
Mm,
for everything,
mm.
but I'm at high E and very low T. Um, it's just my body was just like, this is right.
Yeah.
Um, which was surprising because I've heard so many horror stories from other girls about how hard it's been to get their numbers up and down to
Mm,
where they want them to be, to where they need them to be.
yeah.
And so I'm a lot luckier in a lot of things than I have any right to be, but I'll take it.
Yeah, you seem like you have a very positive, a good outlook on a lot of things just by talking to you.
I I lie to myself constantly.
Yeah, the saying, fake it till you make it.
um, yeah, I try to be more positive because everything else going on around us is not.
Yeah,
So I have to be a little dark ray of sunshine where I can.
yeah. Yeah, I'm huge on positivity and seeing life. I think that really affects um how your life is. I think if you think you're gonna have a bad day, I feel like you will have a bad day. And yeah, I'm really big on positivity and having hope and all right. Yeah, I guess last question. You kind of touched on it a little bit, but someone listening to your story, if they can get one thing from your story, what would it be?
Just do it. Just be happy. Be you. Don't
Yeah. Yeah.
stop fucking around. Just do it.
Stop fucking around. Uh, yeah. That's a good just Nike, just do it. All right, I guess that is it. We're kind of wrapping up. Do you have anything that you want to plug? Um,
Um, the only thing I can think of would be the LGBTQ Center in uh, Winchester. It's
Chester.
AIDSResponseEffort.org.
Say that again?
Um, it's AIDSResponseEffort.org.
Okay.
They are a fantastic organization. I actually donate. They are a 501c3 whatever
Mhm.
charity. I actually donate to them out of my paycheck every week
Oh,
um, because they're fantastic. They do great things for the community. They have groups that meet um, every month for different affinity groups, gay, lesbian, poly, trans.
wow.
They have a family trans support group as well that meets
Oh,
at the same time. They have a gender affirming closet that if
oh.
you're
Swap
questioning
out.
or you can swap out. I donated the last of my guy clothes to there um, after we moved, so it's all gone.
That's amazing. You'll have to
But
yeah, send me that link so I'll put it up on the screen. Oh.
no problem. No, they're fantastic. I can't recommend them enough. Or if you can't find, if you aren't in the Winchester, Virginia area, the greater area there, um, find a similar group if you can in your area. They are great support. They even have a D&D night, and I'm one of the DMs
Oh.
at that. So it's great.
Yeah, I think finding a community and a group of people, especially in real life, is very important.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Online is good, but meet space is better.
Yes. Yeah. Having a third space is huge. Cool. Well, thank you so much for doing this. Um,
No problem. Thank you for having me.
yeah.
It's been entertaining,
Yeah. Well, that's
hopefully for
good.
everyone else.
Sweet. Well, it was nice to meet you, and that was a good chat. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night.
You too. Good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.